Hello my joiners, I'm Elizabeth, back to your favorite show, Journal of Education. Today we have a really interesting subject that we have this really cold winter. Today we're going to talk about Lobola. This is a very topical subject in our society, and it has been affecting women both negatively and positively. I hope you guys are wearing something warm because winter is really cold. As you can see, I'm wearing warm clothes, and I have really special guest, a very beautiful lady in the room, and then a very handsome sir in the room here. So say, introduce yourself.
I am a lecturer, Felix Tarure, in the Department of Science Technology.
All right, and then?
Thank you. I am Soremba Linda, a lecturer in the Mechanical Engineering Department.
All right. So, ma'am, what do you think about the whole concept of Lobola? How did it even start to do in the society for us to then start having the whole Lobola concept?
From my understanding, Lobola is okay from time immemorial. Like if you take an example from the Word of God, the Bible itself, you see that story of Jacob when he was going to get married. He had to work, so that in return, you will get Rachel. And there was a mistake. You worked for like 7 years, and after that, Lobola, she was paying in kind. They discovered it was Rachel. It was Leah.
Okay.
Then he had to work again. So, from my perspective, Lobola is all about maybe the fathers trying to get a guarantee from their son-in-law to be. A guarantee that you've called yourself a man, and if I give you my daughter, you're gonna do what it takes to take care of her. Maybe kind of in the same way the father was taking care of their daughters. They would want to give a hand in marriage to this guy who is responsible, who is a hard worker, so that this father will be kind of sure that my daughter, when they go away, they will have something on the table. They will eat. This guy will go and hunt and bring meat.
Okay.
So I go for it. I myself got married, and my father up to now is still receiving the Lobola, part of the remainder.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad about it.
All right. So part of the remainder. Okay, so you can actually get married and then still get, married, and the money has to be paid.
Yes, and it's actually saying that's Rora Repere.
Oh. Okay.
You send the meat with my brothers, Maria's green pizza and the like.
Okay. All right, over to you, Say. What do you think was the whole concept why we have Lobola?
Well, it's not all societies that have Lobola. I come from a background where we don't pay Lobola.
All right.
And when our daughters fall in love, we sanction and they go to a marriage. Without paying something. Different societies approach these things differently. She has given you a perspective, a Christian perspective. There are other cultures where it's actually the lady's family who pays the gentleman's family. There are other societies where nobody pays anything. So we need to look at it from maybe an agreed social perspective where we say, what is the context of our society? What is the context of our cultural practice? Because not all cultures or societies pay Lobola.
All right. Okay. So from your background, where do you come from?
Malawi, Samba.
All right. So in Malawi, you can just get married and don't
Not
have to
all
pay.
of it. Not all of it. The
right.
central region of Malawi.
Okay.
The other regions, you pay.
Oh, all right. But then if it's payment, are they paid? Do they pay in cash or?
No, these are negotiations. You see, Lobola is not a cash thing. Others can pay using, whatever they have, sheep, goats, cattle, right? Whatever tokens they have.
All right. So, ma'am, do you think that people should use cash when they're paying for Lobola, or they should just stick to the traditional way of using bulls or even cattle or livestock to pay Lobola?
With the changes that are there, I think it can be a mixture.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's all about these fathers receiving something that they can make use of. Some fathers are now that sophisticated that maybe they're not, they don't need the horse and they like, so they would need maybe cash.
No.
Some would need small feeds.
Okay.
So,
okay, so we're gonna come back in the next segment to talk about why we now commercializing the whole Lobola concept. Is it really helping to the women in the society and how it is affecting the women in society? So guys, I'll catch you in the next segment. Ciao. Welcome, Jonas, on final segment, which we're going to be talking about how the societies are now commercializing the whole concept of Lobola. Alright, so ma'am, I've heard that most women are now getting married maybe for about $10,000. Because recently I had a guy who was saying that, you know what, I went to pay Lobola and I had $10,000. And then he was actually happy that he came back with a change, 500 US. And I was wondering, like, are people now selling their kids? Are they now putting their daughters on a sale so that they can get money out of their daughters?
It really depends. Normally here in Zimbabwe, talking from the Zimbabwean perspective, normally the ones that would kind of like commercialize their daughters are the fathers from Mashingo.
Why Mashingo?
I don't know, maybe they think that they're really educated or I don't know. But those are the ones that if a guy is to date a girl from Mashingo, they would need to have their cash really, substantial. Otherwise, in areas like Toko, that's where I come from.
Oh, okay.
They used to just charge something which is quite reasonable. But of late, especially like with the aunties, they are now imitating what the aunties from the other regions are now do also.
Okay.
They write a whole list. It's no longer one item each, but cartons and cartons.
Oh, yeah.
So it really varies. Some they say my daughter is a lawyer.
Okay.
So she can't just go and they charge quite a lot. It really depends. But the basic thing, what I would want for my daughter is just to set up a relationship with this guy so that he just commits himself. Yeah, I wouldn't want a scenario where in the end my daughter would suffer for the entire marriage life. This guy saying, remember, being reminded of, so, or maybe if the daughter is really in love with the guy, she may end up maybe working and in the back door there, she's the one who's giving this son-in-law to say, just give it.
Okay, alright, okay, ma'am. Alright, so since you're from Mutoko, I should have given you water when you came in here.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so say, what do you think about the whole idea of commercializing Lobola these days?
Well, I think I should say the dynamism of communities, the dynamisms of culture, because then you find that people are viewing the value of their daughter. They have plowed something and they have, they want to also reap. And as a result, everything else is being commercialized. Why not commercialize?
Oh, but she's human.
Oh, well, every individual has got, or a society has got its own perceptions. And these perceptions are influenced by other cultures. The dynamism of society is that society is not static. So things are changing, and it's only those who resist change are also resisting the same process.
Alright, okay. Alright, Jonas, it's very sad that I have to cut short your program. We're going to be keeping on continue with this conversation and knowing what you think about this whole Lobola thing. And I would look forward to your comments even on my Facebook page, Elizabeth Bertero. You can put more comments on this whole Lobola. What do you think about it? Do you think people are not commercializing it? And do you think that is even affecting women in the society? So guys, I hope you had a really nice and lovely time with me. Until next time, I'm Elizabeth Makumba, and your show is The Job of Education. Ciao.